What's up guys? Today I'm excited to share with you guys the 5 billion dollar habits to constantly progress and turn failure into success. Have you ever had a moment where you failed at something in your life? Like you thought it was going absolutely great and then all of a sudden the outcome was not exactly what you expected? You see, many of us experience this in life where we plan and we plan and we plan and we plan some more and then we take action. But then things don't go exactly the way we planned. Actually, this is extremely common because what my mentor shared with me a long time ago is that many people know how to set goals and to take action to achieve those goals. But when things end up not going the way that they planned, or what's even worse, when things go totally bad and people end up failing at something, a lot of people have a very hard time getting back up and trying again. The key secret to turning failure into success is by learning from our mistakes. I don't know if any of you guys have ever felt this way, but at the start of the pandemic and the whole lockdown, I was constantly operating in a state of fear, always worrying about the pandemic and really trapping myself in a negative state of mind. And I don't know if you guys have ever felt worried because of the pandemic, but it wasn't until a very successful mentor of mine taught me these 5 extremely powerful billion-dollar habits that I was really able to shift my mindset into a massive action-taking machine. And now I want to start this whole YouTube channel so that I can also help other people to experience the same things that I did by demolishing self-doubt, fear, limiting beliefs, and really starting to share with you guys the secrets to how to harness taking massive aligned action towards your dreams and your goals in spite of any failures that you might experience along the way. And so the first extremely powerful billion-dollar habit that I want to share with you is something that we all need to master in our life, and that is essentially how to take consistent action in spite of fear. The biggest problem why a lot of people never become successful is because they give in to their fear. The fear of being successful, the fear of achieving something and then losing it all, the fear of being rejected or receiving hateful comments. At the end of the day, we all experience fear at some point in our lives. But really, where does all of this fear come from? How many of you guys have ever feared something that never ended up actually happening at all? Most of us do this on a daily basis. We don't take action because we fear something is going to happen. Like for example, a lot of people don't invest in the stock market because they're scared that they're going to end up losing all of their money. And some of us would never dream of speaking on a stage in front of hundreds of people because we fear that we might get judged. Or what's worse, maybe we fear that some people will even end up rejecting us. Now, some of you guys might be thinking that, this is all common sense. But how many of those things that we fear never actually end up happening? You see, the human brain was inherently designed for survival. But it's almost like the survival mechanism within our brain is still operating in primal times. Our mind is always looking for what could go wrong in any given situation. We're always visualizing worst case scenarios. But in fact, most of the negative things that we think about never end up actually happening. And perhaps operating from a state of fear worked great in primal times when danger was literally all around us. But all this fear doesn't really serve us anymore. All it does is keep us from taking on new leaps in life and doing things that are uncomfortable, but that could ultimately result in a lot of growth and financial success. And my goal with this whole YouTube channel is to help people all over the world to be able to live the life that they were meant to live in an abundance of wealth, health, positivity, love, and basically any area of life that you think would bring you closer to becoming the new 2.0 version of you. That person where you no longer fear to take action, but where I can also provide you with the proven tools and strategies that my mentors gave me in order to bring you to a life that's beyond what you can even imagine today. And so in this video, I'm really most excited about billion dollar habit number 5. But first, the second billion dollar habit that my mentor shared with me and that I now want to pass on to you is that successful people devote a few minutes of every day to learning something that has strategies, tools, insights, things that will really change their life. Now, some of you guys might be thinking, hey, this sounds like a lot of work. But when you think about it, right, this isn't the $5,000 habits or the $1 million habits. In this video, I'm sharing with you guys the $5 billion habits that are working extremely well for the likes of Elon Musk, as well as a few other mentors of mine like Tony Robbins, Dean Graziosi, Grant Cardone. And I'm not sharing this with you guys to brag. I share this to hopefully inspire you guys to spend some time learning things that are really going to challenge you, things that will help you to grow and achieve financial abundance in your life, abundance in health, abundance in love and relationship. Spend each day working towards whatever it is that you guys want in your life. And always remember that it's okay to take breaks. But at the end of the day, always ask yourself, what do you really want to achieve in your life? And start planning accordingly by setting goals and learning the right strategies and hacks to achieve your goals in the least amount of time necessary. And so the third billion dollar habit is something that I actually learned from Tony Robbins. He always talked about how you can never really separate the mind from the body, and that to be not only successful, but to also have a life of happiness and to feel fulfilled in life, the number one secret is to actually feed and strengthen the body every single day. And this is because you can learn all kinds of things to grow and expand your mind. But if your body is weak, it's going to become very hard to build and sustain a powerful mind, right? So it's extremely important to continuously feed and strengthen your body, because the mind and the body are very interlinked. I mean, how many of you guys have ever noticed that a lot of successful people make time to exercise or to go to the gym, or even to just spend a few minutes walking on the treadmill? At the end of the day, successful people understand that daily exercise has a massive impact on your overall energy, focus, mood, clarity, sleep, and general thought process. Have you ever felt happy after finishing a workout? Imagine if you managed to work out every single day for just 10 to 20 minutes, and at the end of 1 month, you experience an insane body transformation. Wouldn't you walk around feeling more confident? Wouldn't you experience a higher self-esteem? How many of you guys think that being more confident in life would have a direct impact on your business or on networking and making new connections? If you wanted to approach a potential client who happens to be a millionaire and who you think could dramatically help you to scale your business, how many of you guys think it would be a huge benefit to start off a conversation by coming across as confident? Like most people don't. So the fourth habit is to always learn from a really great role model. This is really crucial to get fast, accelerated results in your life, to really learn how to use the shortcut to get the results in the least amount of time possible. It's very important that you find yourself a mentor or a role model who started in the same position as you and who figured out the secrets to becoming successful, because at the end of the day, success leaves clues. So to become successful and to learn the shortcuts to achieve your goals as fast as possible, you need to model after people who have been successful for decades. Find out what they are doing and what is working for them, and then model their techniques and strategies so that you can get the same results. And finally, guys, the final billion-dollar habit, and this is the most crucial one out of all of them. The final billion-dollar habit is to consistently work and take action towards your goals. Have you ever started working on a goal and in the beginning, right, you were extremely pumped up, and so you were taking tons and tons of action and you were putting in the work, but then you never end up finishing it? Like, you work on it for 1 to 2 weeks and you go hard, and then all of a sudden you lose the motivation, or you get bored, or you just set it aside for a little bit and you tell yourself, I'm gonna do it later. I know I've been there, right? And believe me, everyone experiences this at some point in their life. The secret is to notice when this is happening and immediately shift yourself back into a productive, massive action-taking machine as fast as you possibly can. If you're growing and feeding your mind daily, strengthening and pushing your body, and you have a really great role model that helps you put together a solid plan and who keeps you accountable and helps you to accelerate your results, then it's really just a matter of taking massive, consistent action. Now, taking massive action means doing what's working, and if it doesn't work, being willing to change your approach until you get the results that you want. If we keep changing our approach and we invest our time in learning from the best, we can truly go anywhere we want to go in life. We can achieve anything that we want to achieve. We can impact and improve as many lives as we possibly can. It is just a matter of taking massive, consistent action and having the willingness to change when we're not getting the results that we want. So I want to leave you guys with a very powerful belief to live by. And that is that your worst times could also become your best times. You see, because during this time of lockdown and hardship, investments are cheaper than ever, and the drive to be successful is higher than ever before. And as my mentor always says, if we do well in the worst times, then when things get good, we do even better. So with that, guys, I hope you got a lot of value out of this video. Please comment down below and let me know what your favorite billion-dollar habit was. By writing it down, it'll not only reaffirm the teachings in your own mind, but it'll also help others as they go through and read the comments. And also, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please do hit the like button and subscribe, because I'll be releasing a new video just like this one every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And you definitely don't want to miss them.